Welcome to SmartCart YouTube channel. We analyze customers' feedbacks and share insights into what real buyers are saying, helping you make informed purchasing decisions. Today, we're targeting this ultimate kitchen illusion, right? The massive 15-slot wooden knife block.
Oh yeah, the classic counter space hawk.
Exactly. It makes us feel like master chefs, but how many of those blades do you actually use? So we're taking a deep dive into the Dalstrong two-piece Japanese knife set from their Shogun Elite series, just to see if less really is more.
Right, because it really is just culinary hoarding at a certain point, isn't it?
Oh, totally. And hey, just a quick heads up before we get too deep into this. The product buy link is available in the pinned comment and description, so definitely check that out. And, please like, share, comment, and subscribe as we flow through the video today.
Yeah, it really helps out. But back to the knives. We keep this bizarrely shaped boning knife that we, haven't touched since Thanksgiving of 2019, just to maintain the illusion of being prepared.
I am definitely guilty of that. It's like buying a sports car but realizing you only ever drive in 2 gears, This Dalstrong set is literally just 2 gears.
Exactly.
So why on earth would you spend premium money on just a pair when you could grab, a whole 15-piece block for the same price?
Because it's designed specifically for cooks who just hate counter clutter, or, those working in apartment kitchens and rental spaces.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it provides exactly what a serious home kitchen needs and absolutely nothing more. You get an 8-inch gyudo, which is basically the Japanese equivalent of a chef's knife.
Okay, so that's like your primary workhorse.
Exactly. Your primary workhorse for everything from dicing onions to paper-thin sushi slices, and then you have a 3.5-inch paring knife.
Right, for the tight detail work, right?
Yeah, like peeling or deveining.
And they ditched the wooden block entirely for those thermoplastic, I think they call them perfect fit sheaths.
Yeah, the perfect fit ones.
Being able to just safely slide them into a drawer is a massive win for my counter space. But if I'm downsizing to just 2 blades for every single meal I cook, the margin for error drops to 0.
Oh, for sure. They absolutely have to over-deliver.
Right. They can't just be space savers. The metallurgy has to be flawless. And reading the product description honestly felt like looking at specs for a spaceship.
It really does read like sci-fi, yeah.
We're talking 66 layers Tsunami Rose Damascus, vacuum heat treated, nitrogen cooled. Let's unpack the Damascus steel part first.
Sure.
Because Tsunami Rose just sounds like pure aesthetics to me.
It is visually stunning, no doubt. But that 66-layer Damascus actually serves a highly functional purpose.
Wait, really? How so?
Well, the intricate forging process creates these microscopic variations across the entire surface of the blade.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and that texture actually prevents sticky foods like, say, sliced potatoes or cheese from suctioning onto the side of the metal while you chop.
Oh, wow. So it acts like a built-in non-stick surface. That is super clever.
It really is.
And underneath those layers, they use an AUS 10V Japanese super steel core with a hardness rating of 62 plus HRC.
Right.
I'm assuming that extreme hardness is what allows it to stay sharp for so long.
Precisely. The harder the steel, the longer it holds an edge. But here is where the performance actually changes your cooking.
Okay, I'm listening.
Standard Western knives are usually sharpened to a somewhat blunt 20-degree angle. But these Dalstrong blades are hand-sharpened to a scalpel-fine 8 to 12 degrees per side.
Wow, that is a massive difference, because if you think about it, crushing vegetables with a duller 20-degree wedge actually ruptures the cellular walls of the food.
Exactly. It crushes rather than cuts.
Right. That's why fresh basil oxidizes and turns black when you chop it with a thick knife. A 10-degree edge would just slice cleanly, preserving the moisture and texture inside.
Spot on. You're making a surgical cut, not a traumatic chop.
Yeah.
However, and this is a big ultra-hard, thin steel is notoriously brittle.
Oh, right, because it's so thin it could snap.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where the vacuum heat treatment and nitrogen cooling come into play.
Ah, so that wasn't just sci-fi marketing jargon.
Not at all. Those processes actually alter the molecular structure of the steel. It makes it incredibly resilient, so that really thin edge doesn't just chip when it hits your cutting board. Okay,
so the blade is basically a lightsaber at this point, which honestly naturally makes me nervous about my grip.
Understandable.
I noticed the handles are made of G10 fiberglass laminate instead of traditional wood, with stainless end caps. I know from my camping gear that G10 is virtually indestructible.
Oh, completely indestructible.
Oh, I imagine that solves the classic problem of wooden knife handles, like warping or rotting after too many trips to the sink.
That's exactly why it's there.
Yeah.
Because G10 is baked under extreme heat and pressure, it is completely impervious to the moisture and temperature swings of a kitchen.
So it won't warp over time.
Right, it will never shrink away from the metal tang. That gives you perfect balance and total control over that razor-sharp edge for a lifetime.
Man, it really makes you realize how much engineering goes into getting a tool exactly right.
It really does. And, if these two specific blades are engineered to seamlessly handle everything from, like, delicate fish to heavy root vegetables without skipping a beat.
Right.
And it really makes you look at a traditional 15-piece block differently. I mean, how many of those knives are completely redundant, just sitting on the counter collecting dust?
That is such a good point. You've been listening to SmartCart YouTube channel, where we help you make informed decisions. If you get any help from the video, then hit that red subscribe button showing below and press the bell icon for future videos notifications. You can also visit this channel and watch other videos for more useful gadgets, one product review at a time. We'll catch you next time.